are with Duff Goldman of the new cookbook Duff Bakes, of Cake Masters, of all your seasonal baking competitions on Food Network. You're a busy guy.
I'm a busy guy. Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about baking tools that people maybe don't have at home. So you're going to give us some of your secrets.
First one, this is a weird one. This is a banneton. This is for baking bread. So whenever you're going to shape a loaf of bread, you let it rise in here, right? And what you do is you shape this. You can also shape like this. They have different sizes, different shapes. They have all kinds of bannetons. Long, skinny ones for baguettes. And what these do is the bread proofs in here, and then you turn it over and then into the oven. So that way you're never handling the bread, you're never touching the bread.
You're not getting the air out of the bread.
Yeah, exactly. And it just makes it so easy. It's one continuous piece of wood that's just coiled. And it, they're great for I have in this shape at home, it's full of avocados. Now you can shape bread without a banneton. This just makes it a lot easier. So if you're scared to bake bread, put one in here, you're gonna have so much better chance of success.
And you can sound fancy because you're like, I have a banneton. Yeah. All right, so we go from banneton. This looks like a much more serious piece of equipment.
Okay, this is a bench scraper. Right, bench scraper. So you have dough on the board. This is how you get underneath it. These things are so useful. So say you're you're making something and you have there's a big mess everywhere. These things you just clean, and it's just all the stuff. You can even see it.
And do you have to sharpen those, or is it just you buy one and it lasts forever?
You buy one, and you definitely I probably still have my first bench scraper. You know what I mean? It's a hardy piece of equipment.
Yeah.
But you can ice cakes with these. There's so many things you can crush, you can chop. I mean, there's a lot you can do with these things. It just replaces so many things. I'm a big fan of not having a lot of stuff.
I mean, this just looks like a weapon.
It is. This is the baker be good stick. Be good baker. No. So this is a rolling pin. Right? And this is what a rolling pin's supposed to look like.
Right. It's not like our grandmothers with the handles.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people learn with the handles. A lot of people use the handles. When this has handles, you're banging your knuckles, because you're over here.
Yeah.
It's silly. Also, when you're rolling out a piece of dough and you got your fingers are dragging in it, you're going to get all those knuckle marks.
Yeah.
Here, your hands are always above the dough, right? So when you're rolling out, you're always over, and also you have so much more control. Now, when you have the handles, you have a little bit more torque. It does take a little bit more effort, but because it takes more effort, it means that you're going to be rolling more slowly. When you're rolling slowly, you're rolling a lot more mindful. So when you're rolling mindful, you're going to get a piece of dough that's nice and even. Then what you do is when this is all sticky and it's got stuff,
use your bench scraper.
And you get it all off. And that's
I see what you did there. We went back to the bench scraper.
Good.
So what else we got?
Okay, a pastry brush. Right now, I know this kind of seems a little sort of self-explanatory and silly, but a pastry brush are really important because these bristles here are they're non-toxic.
Keep your paintbrush in your painting kit and your pastry brush in your kitchen.
And a lot of people just don't have a pastry brush because oh, I don't need that. I'm not going to use it very often. But when you're egg washing, say puff pastry, right? And you're putting an egg wash on there. A lot of people that don't, they get big puddles and it's going to get dark. And pastry brush are really, really nice.
Again, it goes back to the precision piece of it, like you were talking about with the rolling pin of if you're going to do something, do it right.
Yes.
And these are the little steps that really can affect what you're making.
Just have the right tools for the job.
I really appreciate you sharing the best baking tools because obviously no one knows better than you.
I'm sure there's some people that probably know better.
Somebody. But if you want more advice from Duff, you can obviously watch him on his many shows on Food Network, and you can also pick up the new book, Duff Bakes, and have all your baking covered. Thank you so much.
Thank you.